Meanwhile, high above the earth.
Quack!
So here I am playing Street Fighter II in space on the O.R.C.A, the Orbital Combat and Reconnaissance Array. That's right. Some pop culture news sites have group chats. We have a space battle platform. The vending machines are awesome. Anyway, while I'm up here trying to win this game, get the high score spot, guess what? I find out that Keemstar is saying that President Trump ought to ban Roblox. And I'm thinking to myself, what's going on? Keemstar, friend of all children, why oh why would you suggest such a thing? And, well, as it turns out, the Qataris didn't wait for President Trump to take the move. The Qatar Tribune here says Roblox is reportedly banned in Qatar over child safety concerns. Now, you might be asking yourself, what the hell is going on in Roblox? And thankfully, we have local news to help.
Innocence stolen. Listen as this online predator asks his victim, a decoy posing as a 13-year-old girl, if she's a cop.
I think you'd be like a police officer. You know?
Wait, what? Me?
Yes, you.
That man's voice belongs to 21-year-old Manuel Coronado Gonzalez of Fresno. You can hear him question the decoy during a recent video game online.
Yeah, and so as you can tell, there's voice chats in the game, people are communicating with one another, and it's fairly harmless until it isn't.
What grade are you in now?
My grade? I'm going into sophomore year.
You're going to sophomore year?
No, I'm
Wait.
going.
Their initial plan was to meet at a public bathroom to have sex with this decoy.
Now, this is Shlep. We're going to learn more about him in a little bit, but Roblox hates his guts, just so you know.
Online safety advocate Michael, who asked us to withhold his last name for privacy reasons, says this is not Gonzalez's first time luring minors on Roblox, the popular online gaming platform with over 97 million daily users.
It doesn't matter if the subscriber count never changes. What matters is if we let the subscriber count change us. Every one of us has to find a reason to do this. You don't just climb up in front of a microphone and start spouting off your opinions because you're a YouTuber. You do it because you're driven.
So there's a lot to deal with right here, okay? So you have a repeat offender that Schlep and his crew are aware of, okay? Now, you might be asking yourself, like, well, they saw this, probably this local news report, it got circulated around, a bunch of parents wrote some emails, Roblox probably did something about this, right? No, they didn't. Check it out. We have Creekcraft here, and he is going into Meep City. He set up a new account. He's going to go into Meep City. He's going to find out how long it takes until he sees something that children probably shouldn't be interacting with.
Okay, so I've just made a fresh account, brand new Roblox account. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to join Meep City. And I just want to see how long it takes until I see something inappropriate in the game. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and join on in. This is a fresh account. All right, never played on it before. And, yep, there's a penis. So,
yeah, did you catch it? It's quick. It's quick. It is quick because it's running around right there by the swing sets. Here it comes. There it is. There's the penis right there. And that's in a children's game. Now, this, again, is not like Club Penguin. You can customize your characters. As you can see, Creekcraft did not because he created a brand new character and logged right in to demonstrate, just how easy it is to come across things that are, like a runny, roundy penis, Who wouldn't want to just run into that when you're 12 years old? And again, you might be asking yourself, well, obviously the content on Roblox is intended for children, so it's not going to be attracting people who are making malicious penis characters. This is just some young guy that's doing something out of like rebellion, or he thinks it's funny at least. Well, Roblox is launching a dating sim. It's a bit of a bad idea, in my opinion. According to Pirate Nation, we have this. Roblox will reportedly launch a virtual dating feature for ID-verified users aged 21 plus to go on virtual dates, potentially leading to real-life connections. It claims a loneliness epidemic exists, and Roblox, of all fucking things, can help with that. Given the game's predator issues, this may not end well. That's right. On one end of the pool here, we have a bunch of adults that are, at the very least, looking for love, if not something a bit more carnal. And then they get tired of that and they log out and go hang out in Meep City with all that expectation lingering in their hearts. My, what could possibly go wrong with all of that? However, it's getting more interesting for Roblox. Now, Roblox faces scrutiny as Congressman O.R.C.A contacts predator buster Real Schlep about child safety concerns. Now, I told you we were going to learn about Schlep, so here we go. This is Schlep, okay? This guy is a Roblox content creator, and he has formed a team that go around and bust predators within the Roblox community. He has his work and the work of his team has led to 6 real arrests of real predators. I'm not talking about these guys that go out into public and body slam some guy in the middle of a store and stuff like that and set themselves up for assault charges. What Schlep does is he uses the tactics that the FBI, the CIA, and all of these other predator hunter organizations use with like decoy people who are adults pretending to be minors to bring people into to bring adults, the predators, into an environment where they can be recorded and captured, and this stuff can be turned over for evidence. So we're going to hear from Schlep now about what happened. Okay, and as you can see, he's a young fella. He's a young fella here, and we like it when the young people are justice oriented, don't we? We like it when the young people believe in the law and believe in upholding the law instead of making the law work for them.
I have just gotten a legal complaint from Roblox. I'm not even joking. They have sent a cease and desist letter to me, and they've gone ahead and banned every account I own. And you might be wondering, what heinous crime did you commit to possibly deserve that? Well, what I did was get predators arrested on their platform. Actually, 6 of them. I got 6 predators arrested within the Roblox community. Some of them, the crimes are so heinous, I can't even say here on TikTok or wherever this is going. And the thing that's crazy about it is that Roblox has taken a more firm action against me, a person getting these people arrested, a person that law enforcement has made public statements saying that they are glad when people like me go ahead and give them information so that they can arrest these people. Roblox has sent me the cease and desist letter, not these predators. That is absolutely insane. And the other thing that's crazy about this is Roblox itself. It is a predator haven. There are games on Roblox like XYZ Public Bathroom Simulator.
Okay, I'm going to stop him right there to give you a warning, all right? Now, I realize we're just talking about Roblox, and it's pretty harmless because the characters themselves are not made to have any type of biology to them beyond, humanoid. 2 arms, 2 legs, head, torso, where it relatively belongs. So what you're about to hear, though, is jarring, considering the context of what's happening with these characters that aren't sexual. What the context, though, of this is quite unnerving.
That's about 7 million visits, and the whole premise of the game is showering together with kids. That is the whole game. If you join it, you're going to see predators, you're going to see naked avatars, you're going to see people peeing and all this sort of weird stuff. If I was a parent and I saw that, I would be outraged. I would be totally outraged. And parents aren't aware of this, and it's so sad. I get emails from kids daily about all the horrible stuff that they're exposed to. I get emails from parents talking about what their kids were exposed to. And there are so many predators on this platform. It is actually unreal.
So there you go. Spoken from the guy that actually goes around and hunts these people down. These people, if you will. And so again, Shlep is in hot water with Roblox because, well, they're unhappy with how he's been perhaps acting outside of the law in their opinion. So Shlep shared this right here, and it says from the Roblox official company account, it says, for transparency, we are sharing more information about our decision to remove vigilantes from Roblox. Oh my. Oh my. Not characters that are designed to look like penises and the accounts associated to those. No. The guy that's calling attention to adults being behind those runny aroundy penises. Yeah, that guy. However, the community notes there, like it or leave it, they had this to say about it. And they said, to be considered a vigilante would mean taking action upon oneself to apply forms of justice. In this case, the individual in question, Shlep, reached out to the proper authorities after receiving 0 communication from Roblox. Ta-da! So there you go. As it turns out, Roblox did not want to take up Schlepp's crusade, and so he decided to go to the proper authorities with what he was seeing. And wouldn't you know, as he testified in his TikTok video, it is a relief to law enforcement to have this assistance because guess what? They don't have a Roblox department. I don't think a police station should probably house a gaming office where you can keep track of what's going on Roblox or Minecraft. That's the role of parents. Okay. And now Schlep has had to ask children like himself, young people like himself, to patrol their own escapism. That's right. You can't relax, even in Roblox. That's what's happened here. But we'll go on because Roblox isn't done with Schlep yet. Now they've got to defame him. And I hope this guy sues. I seriously hope that he and his family come down. This is defamation, libel. This makes this guy look awful if people believe what Roblox is saying on its face. So, what Schlep has to say here is he says, Roblox has tripled down on their latest newsroom post, outrageously comparing me to actual predators because my decoys tell adults that they are children. We use the same tactics the FBI, the ICAC, sorry, and local police departments use in their own operations to catch predators. And so this is what Roblox had to say about the incident. And they said, we are sharing more information about why it was necessary to remove vigilantes from Roblox and the ways in which we review and act on reports of abuse on Roblox. While seemingly well-intentioned, the vigilantes we've banned have taken actions that are both unacceptable and create an unsafe environment for users. That's right. Reporting the child abusers makes Roblox unsafe for the child abusers that are on Roblox. Okay? Oh, no, that's just terrible. It's unacceptable, in fact. Similar to the actual predators, they often impersonate minors, actively approached other users, then tried to lead them to other platforms to have sexually explicit conversations, which is against the terms of use. Now, Schlep did not have his decoys go around and try to streetwalker, lure people into this. In fact, what they tried to do was isolate these guys so that they couldn't be distracted from the conversation with the bait, if you will, the decoy, as they're called. Okay. So if you think about it in the grand scheme of things, we learned that there are 92 million players on this platform, monthly or daily, one or the other. And there's a lot of characters running around in the footage that we saw. Okay. So if you need to have this very delicate conversation where you're getting information, you kind of need to limit the amount of distraction and background BS happening so that the interaction can be properly recorded. All right. Now, if that's creepy to you, if that is bad to you, I'm sorry. We have to hunt the hunters. Okay. And this is how you hunt a hunter. Now, Schlep does not turn over creepy interactions between two kids. Okay. If there is a adult sounding 12-year-old that is having naughty conversations with one of Schlepp's decoys, well, that doesn't find its way to the police. They just kind of get a talking to and everybody moves on. Again, it's not a trap to get people who are horny. It is a trap to get people who are predators trying to be horny on kids. All right. Trying to get kids into real life environments where they can do terrible things to them. Okay. As Schlep explained, that's what the goal of the predators is. Schlep's goal is to get in between that and eliminate the threat of that predator having success. It's very simple, but for some reason, Roblox just hates it. So Schlep goes out and he posts, "Thank you for catching my cousin's groomer." And this says, "Hi, Schlep. I want to thank you on behalf of my cousin who was 8 or 9 at the time, who was groomed by and threatened by the Roblox user you caught a few months back. My cousin was almost a victim, but you took the predator out before anything serious happened. The cease and desist is the most unfortunate and sad. I've realized how Roblox is just a typical corporation. I wish you the best. I really do think the Roblox players appreciate your work more than you know. Roblox can eat dust. I hope to see you again on the platform catching monsters. Bye. Zinna replies with, stop faking these fucking messages, retard. Now, I don't know how YouTube's going to feel about that. You got to love these censors. But here's the problem. Zinna, you might just think to yourself, Zinnia or whatever that is, stop faking these fucking messages, retard, okay? Right? You see that? Here we go. As it turns out, they are a front-end engineer for Roblox. How about that? So there you go. Now you're dealing with the literal employees of Roblox coming through and trying to smear, at the very least, discourage a young man's crusade against predators. And it just makes you wonder how deep the rabbit hole actually goes. And so this is the thing right here is the guy's like, oh, I was just pretending to be stupid. And it says this reply has O.R.C.A here saying, I'm ceasing, I'm creasing at the replies. They actually think you're an employee. He says, I actually am, but I am just rage baiting this entire post. And it goes on. You know, he says, oh, yeah, I forgot you are. My bad. And there's some link to his ability to get into the back room to prove that he is a real live Roblox employee that can access the Roblox code through the Roblox website. See that right here? Roblox.com, admin, authorization, anti-tamper, FTP. Okay, so this is just proof that this guy can get into all this stuff. This is an actual Roblox employee trying to discourage a predator hunter. And it just makes you wonder just how similar Roblox is to the Reddit mods. But you'll have to let me know what you think about all this down in the comments below. And as always, guys, good luck out there.